This is Idris Goodwin, playwright of The Realness, a breakbeat play, and this is top 5 dead or alive hip hop references that you will need in order to have a more enriching experience watching The Realness, a breakbeat play. 1 is Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill is an MC, singer, actor, all-around dynamic artist. Made her name with the group The Fugees. The play is set in 1996 and 1997, and in 1996 and 1997, few could hold a candle to Lauryn Hill on the mic. Unquestionable, no question about it, right? And still is, in my opinion, one of the most creative and interesting hip-hop artists that we have. The character in the play, Prima, one of the main characters in the play, is loosely based on Lauryn Hill. Also, the radio personality Angie Martinez. Number 2, Notorious B.I.G. In '96, Notorious B.I.G. was nearing his prime. Much like the main character T.O., Notorious B.I.G. was also my favorite MC. Still is one of my favorite MCs. And, in that era, though, he was just, a style maker, an innovator. His voice, his cadence, his style, unmatched, unparalleled. So Notorious B.I.G. Number 3, to that end, you got to have Tupac in there on the other end of things. Though these Big and Tupac had this rivalry, Pac undeniably was an important presence in hip-hop, particularly in '96 when he met his untimely death. Our play begins right around that time. So yeah, Tupac for sure. 4 is an event called Scribble Jam, which is a little bit inside, but that Scribble Jam was like a grassroots annual hip-hop event that took place in Cincinnati, Ohio, started in the late 90s, went all the way into the mid-aughts, and it's basically where young, working class, aspiring hip-hop artists from all over the country, but particularly those from the Midwest, would get together and show what they could do. There was rap battles, there were graffiti battles, a lot of people made their name. A young Eminem had battles there, and so yeah, it was Scribble Jam. Was, I think, huge, especially for those of us who lived in the Midwest. If you want to Google Scribble Jam, you'll see a young Eminem. You also see a young Rhymefest, who went on to be a co-writer with Kanye West. Also one of the iconic Chicago MCs, Juice, and all sorts of other people as well. So Scribble Jam for sure. 5 is The Source magazine. The main character, T.O., wants to be a hip-hop journalist, and there would be no hip-hop journalism if it were not for The Source. There were a lot of other great hip-hop magazines. Ego Trip was another one that was a huge fave of mine, but The Source, was the groundbreaker. It was considered the hip-hop Bible at one time, and that's where you would get the news, before the internet. And for those of us who lived outside New York or outside LA, this is where we found out who said what, who did what was coming next. And for the main character, T.O., he wants to continue in that lineage. So there you have it, folks. That's, get to the internet, start your searches, bone up, and get ready. And I'll see you on opening night at The Realness Breakbeat Play. Peace.